Okay, I know this is kind of random and I'm pretty late talking about it, but has anybody realized that Naruto has been on for a long time? Well, I just found out a few days ago that apparently it got canceled about 6 months ago or something because some idiot kid dies underneath sand and apparently is imitating the show. I like to point out that the kid, whoever died underneath the sand, is stupid. How can you die underneath 1 foot of sand? It's like almost impossible. I mean, your head is more almost a foot in width. I mean, how? And don't give the excuse, he was in 5th grade, he didn't know any better. I used to imitate Dragon Ball Z on purpose in 5th grade. And Dragon Ball Z was like 10 times more violent than Naruto. People were blowing stuff up, ripping off arms and limbs and stuff. And this was the American version. And I didn't kill one of my friends. I didn't die. So what the fuck? The show gets canceled because of this. The kid purposely does this, and the show has to suffer because of the kid's stupid mistake. I mean, it's just ridiculous. I mean, hey guys, let's go to a sandbox and bury me underneath it and see if I can breathe underneath it. I'm sure I can, but let's just see. What the fuck? You can't breathe underneath water. You can't. People die in a ball pit. Everyone knows about that. You can clearly not breathe underneath those. So what makes you think you can breathe underneath sand? It's like dust. You know how you cough when there's a whole bunch of dust around you? That's because all that stuff is going in your lungs and you're wanting to get it out. It's common sense. It's a first grader couldn't make this mistake. And don't be going blaming the show, cause the kids freaking lied. They weren't imitating the show. In the show, no one gets buried in sand. They get crushed by sand. The kid that they showed saying that this kid was getting buried in sand in the newscast, he wasn't getting buried in sand. He was covering himself up in sand to use it as a shield. Not to kill himself or anything. It's just retarded that a show has to suffer because of one kid's stupid mistake. I like Naruto. If this was a show I didn't like, I still agree with the show. It's stupid when parents have to blame something else when they're the ones who actually should have been blamed. If I were to commit suicide, it would probably be a parent's fault. They'd probably say, well, this kid probably drove himself to commit suicide because his parents were neglecting him or something. But when I imitate something on TV, they're just gonna blame the thing. They're gonna say, oh my god, this kid just wanted to imitate this stupid show. We should just ban the show so no one else can imitate it and kill himself too. That'd fix everything. It's retarded! Stupid! You should be blamed for just thinking it. There's thousands of games out there. There's hundreds of shows. There's all these things about basically the same things, and none of them get banned, except a few of them. So parents listening to this, why don't you stop blaming that? Why don't you stop trying to protest it and start watching your kids? Stop freaking blaming others. Grab your kids right now, look them straight in the eye and say, this is real, this is fake, learn the difference about it. That's what my parents did, and I turned out just fine. So stop. Just stop blaming others.